I can record. Okay.
Ah, there we go.
So out of all the places that you gave me that you've been to and that you really like a lot, so you have to tell me which one is, what would you say is great about Kansas and a good reason to move there?
Kansas State, Kansas
Kansas
State
State.
University.
It's a
Yeah,
good, so what city is that located in?
Manhattan.
Manhattan is the name of the city?
Yeah,
Manhattan, Kansas? I did not know Kansas had a city name called Manhattan in it.
and they call it
It
the volatile.
does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
About Pittsburgh and what is the reason for a person to move there?
Best thing about Pittsburgh. Ooh, shoot, man. Um, the Strip district
Mhm,
is really, really, really fun.
mhm,
Lots of hotels and like
mhm,
really good restaurants and stuff.
mhm,
Um, Also the like the suburbs around it are really, really beautiful and nice to live. There's a lot of nature.
mhm,
When you're driving into Pittsburgh, you go through something called the Fort Steuben Tunnel, which is
mhm,
basically like a tunnel, and you in your car, you're in this car, right? And you're
mhm,
driving, and
mhm.
it's like kind of pitch black with like lights, you know? And then as soon as you leave the tunnel, boom, you can see the entire city. And it is amazing to do it in the daytime and the nighttime. Also, PNC Park, where the Pirates play, one of the most beautiful baseball stadiums
Mhm.
ever. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the reason to go to Japan for somebody who's never been there? What will be the funnest thing if they were just thrown there for 1 month?
A month? Oh my gosh. Well, you'd have to probably go to a place called Aburia, which
Okay.
is a yakuniku restaurant, which is where
Uh-huh.
you they give you these grilled items and you grill it yourself, right?
Okay.
Um, I go there, I
That
get
just
some.
sounds like whatchamacallit, Benihana. Oh no, you grill it yourself. They don't grill it for you.
Yeah, you grill it yourself. It's awesome.
Okay.
Their desserts are amazing.
Okay.
I would go to a place called the Conrad, which is a
Mm-hmm.
hotel. You can just get a drink or something. Amazing view of the city. You can
Mm-hmm.
take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also take a trip down to Okinawa, which is an
Mm-hmm.
easy plane ride.
Mm-hmm.
You have a month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're going to also get some street food, get some takoyaki,
Mm-hmm.
and then walk around Dontonbori, which is
Mm-hmm.
like this huge kind of like shopping district where like
Mm-hmm.
street food and
Okay.
shops, all that are. And then go get a tattoo at Good Times Inc.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine. What about Iowa? You someone is thrown into Iowa for 1 month. What
a
should they
month.
do with themselves?
Gosh, they should probably find a plane ticket.
They should find a plane ticket and just get the heck out of there. No,
Yeah,
that's not an option.
that's not an
Give them
option.
idea of what to do. That's going to be a fun thing for them to do.
Okay, so you're gonna have to go to Des Moines.
Okay.
Start in Des Moines. Go to Zombie Burger. That's a really good restaurant.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's a really cool, if you're into working out, there's a really cool gym called West Side Barbell.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, 22nd Street, 22nd Street Barbell. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I would just personally, I'd visit some friends that I know. Go up to Ames, which is like 30 minutes north. You're gonna go
A
around, see,
football game at Iowa State University.
yeah, football game at Iowa State. You're also going to go football game at Iowa, which is like 2 hours away from there. And then go to Saylorville Lake and go fishing.
That's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Um, I don't have any other cities that I know that you've lived in. You tell me. Have you ever been to LA?
No,
Not at all.
I've not. Have I? No, I've never been
Okay.
to California. I
Okay.
dated a girl.
So you throw someone in Chicago for 1 month. What do they
Oh,
do?
oh my
That's the
God.
best one. That's the easiest one, right?
Yeah. You go to every neighborhood and yeah. Okay.
You go to all
So
77 neighborhoods in Chicago.
yeah. I worked at a nightclub called Prism, Prysm. You
Uh-huh.
go there.
Mhm.
If you know somebody, they can help get you in. Their Monday nights are really, really fun.
Uh-huh.
Because like during the football season, like some of the people from the Chicago Bears will come in
Mm-hmm.
and they'll party there, and then you can see
Mm-hmm.
some Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun nightclub. That whole Lincoln Park area is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Go to North Avenue Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Great beach. Go to Quads Gym, which is like this world famous gym I like going
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's this the only place I'd say don't go to is there's this Harold's Chicken. Never go to Harold's Chicken. They have
Why
fried
not? What's wrong with Harold's chicken?
diarrhea for
Oh,
kids.
diarrhea. Oh, that might be
Diarrhea.
fun for some people. I'm just kidding.
It's like a hit or miss thing. I remember the first time I was like, they brought it
You
into
didn't
the
get diarrhea when you went there, though.
no, well, so someone
Or you
ordered
did
Harold's
get
Chicken.
diarrhea.
Oh, it was awful. It was
Oh, wow.
awful. And then they did it like again, like a few weeks later, and I was like, I'll be okay this time. And it happened again. It was
Oh,
awful.
you never win that battle. So every time, like there's this restaurant in Phoenix like that I was just like, okay, so I really liked the food once, and then I went the second time, and then it was like it made me sick. But I was like, I'll give them a second. The second time, I'll give them a second chance. And then I went back again after being made sick. You never win that battle. After being made sick once, I went back again. And it
Oh,
was like, and I was like, they'll get it right this time. They'll get it right this time. But they burnt the food. And this time they fought with me. It was the dumbest thing. It was almost like they didn't want me to not like them. So they acted like that I owed them loving them. Because it was like I was gonna give a bad vibe to the whole place if I didn't act really, really happy with them. So I had to pretend to be very, very happy with them, eat the burnt food. It was just like such torture.
It's like she's back. Let's do
Yeah,
it again.
exactly. It's like she's
Let's
back.
do it
You
again.
better be happy. I was like, okay, so I have to be polite. So I was smiling and like, oh, you guys are so great. This is so wonderful. Like whatever.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
retarded. But it's okay. I mean, whatever. But I'm just saying, oh, that's why I said like you never win that battle. Usually if it's like a bad experience, you kind of just leave it at that. You can't like, you shouldn't like, you shouldn't go back to the same restaurant again because you'll just get food poisoning again. Because there's something off about the way they do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And food poisoning is horrible.
Did you order the same thing?
I did. I ordered the same thing. Maybe
Mm.
that's part of the problem too. I should have ordered something different.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you order something different and it happened, then
Usually people know what they want though. You know what you want. That's why you pick it and you pick it a second time because you
yeah,
think they know better now. And you're like, oh, and then they still F up the dish and whatever, which is pretty annoying. So what's your favorite dish in general?
favorite dish.
Mhm.
Gosh, I mean, I'm trying to eat healthy right now, so I'm eating very boring food, but like a cheeseburger, a really good cheeseburger.
Oh, that sounds good. That's like just really wholesome,
Yeah.
but also kind of fatty. You might get fat from eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Cheeseburgers and then like fries. And fries that are really good with ketchup. Like some fries are just like okay on their own, but the best fries are when they're good with
Good
ketchup.
with ketchup too.
And then like
Yeah.
an unlimited ice cream bar, something like that.
What are you gonna do for the rest of the evening when you're done with all that? What do you do by yourself in Austin these days? Just go and walk around downtown?
Well, right now so I moved in a week ago, and then
Mhm.
just yesterday I got all my stuff that was shipped over from Iowa.
Mhm.
So I've been moving in. I
Just
signed up for
organizing, huh? Moving in and
organizing.
organizing.
Yeah, and I was gonna go to jujitsu tonight. I don't know if I'll go.
Oh, are you good at that?
Uh, we'll see. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wrestled growing up, so there
So
you kind of
like
do
all
that
that like
natural.
physical stuff is like it comes naturally to you.
Yeah, jujitsu is a little different though. It's just a different sport.
Mhm.
So, but like when in wrestling, it's for me, wrestling is just it's easy. It's second nature. It's like riding a bike. I can
Yeah.
just like that. With jujitsu, it's all like mental right now, and I have to like stop to after each move to just get my, you know what I
Get
mean?
yourself in gear.
Yeah. Whereas
Well,
wrestling,
martial arts is really lovable. A lot of people love martial arts. They find that it helps them be zen or helps them be just kind of like they find it helpful in a lot of ways, like in their personal life, not just in the sport. They just
yeah.
find like it has a lot of sort of philosophically beneficial kind of kind of aspects to it and all that. You find that?
Oh, of course. And
Mhm.
any like intense activity, and it doesn't have to be exercise. Well, I mean,
Okay.
say
You
like it
think
is.
just athletics in general have that benefit?
Oh yeah, if you exert
Okay.
yourself and your heart rate is going, super super high and
Hmm.
you're killing it,
Hmm.
like if you're hitting like 180 plus heart rate for an
Hmm.
extended period of time and you're sweating your whole t-shirt out, it's
Hmm.
maybe sunny and like at the end of it you're exhausted, like an hour later you're just you love everything
Yeah.
about you love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't exercise or anything like that, I'd go crazy.
Yeah, no, I can see that being just like, a really beneficial thing to get into and all that.
Yeah.
So, well, it's been nice chatting with you. I definitely think that, we should keep this going and talk again another time.
Likewise.
So basically I'll probably just, send you an email again and see if we can chat again the next few weeks, just like, so probably within a month or so, you'll hear from me again and, we'll set them. And I might pick specific questions I want to ask you. You'll
Please.
have settled more by then. I don't know, maybe I'll ask you stuff about Austin. I don't know. I might have specific questions, but in any case, I feel like, really happy to have met you and to be talking to you. You seem like, a really great, person. How's your family in Iowa? Do you get to visit them or see them? Tell me about them.
So my parents divorced when I was 3.
Okay.
I haven't, I mean, so when I got back from Japan, I just kind of settled at home with my mom for a little
Hmm.
bit before I just moved here. So that was about a month or so. Um, didn't see my dad at all. I talked with my dad, but like we're all not super close with each other. We're kind of all like lone wolves. Like I have a brother in Minnesota right now. I haven't seen him in years. But like we chat and kind of keep in touch.
Is
But
that your only sibling? Is your bro?
yeah, I have
Okay.
two younger sisters, two younger stepsisters. My dad
Half
remarried.
sisters or stepsisters? Are they half
Um,
sisters?
I
In
think
other words,
they're
are they your dad's biological kid at all, or do they literally just kids of your stepmom?
no, they're my dad's. Yeah, so they're half sisters. So my dad remarried and then had 2 girls.
Okay.
So
So
whatever that.
so they're half sisters,
Yeah,
then
half.
they're your blood sisters to some extent.
Yes,
Okay. Do you talk
yes,
to them at all?
yeah, yeah. One of them just got a phone and she texts me a lot, and I'm just like, leave
Is
me
she a
alone.
teenager? Are they teenagers?
Jenny is 2016, so she was born 4, 5. She's
2004 or something like that. And then the other one.
and then Katie is 6.
Okay. Oh, she's 6 years old.
And 8 and 5, 8 and 6, something like that. I don't know.
She's 6 years old or was born in 2006. That's a big difference.
First, Jenny was born in 2000. Oh my goodness. Jenny was born
Oh
in
my God,
2000.
this is a simple question. Are they teenagers or are they like under 10?
They're under 10. I
Both
think
of them are
Jenny,
under 10.
I think Jenny is 10.
I have kids, so I'm just trying to figure out if your kids, your half siblings are close in age to my kids. I'm just, my kids were born in 2012 and after, so they're
Okay.
like,
Gotcha. Jenny was born in 2010, and then Katie was born in 2013.
okay, so they're both still under. They're still like 10 or under. Then they're total
Yeah.
kids. Then how could they
Yeah.
have a cell phone?
Jenny, I don't know. I don't, and
Her
I
daddy
just
got her a
found this
cell
out.
phone anyway. Oh, so
And
your
I'm
dad
like, that was
just kind of
interesting.
starting over then. He has little babies. He kind of just started over.
Yeah, I guess so.
What about your mom?
My mom is seeing this other guy right now.
Okay.
And he moved in with her, and he has a daughter from his previous marriage who's 23.
Hmm.
But that's really all I know. I'm not really close with them, you
Why
know.
not?
Well, I like this her. So my mom and this guy named Francis and
Hmm.
Francis's daughter Alexis.
Hmm.
That's all really still new. Like that
Okay.
happened when I was still in Japan.
Okay.
But he
But in
moved in.
general, were you close to your mom before that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm closest to my mom more than
Okay.
anybody. More than
Okay.
anybody. And like she helped me move in here to Austin. She's the one I always go to if I need
You
to like talk or anything. With my dad, I just kind of tell him like, hey, like I remember telling him when I
you
moved
give
to
him updates with your dad. You just give him updates on what's going on with you.
yeah. And like I told him like, hey, I got the job in Japan. I'm gonna go to Japan. And he's like, all right, good luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Uh,
people like guys always think their dad just want to know they're doing well. Like when my dad passed away, my brother was so sad that he did not get to find out that he got into like this masters of in
uh,
whatever program or something like that. That he
uh,
was sad about, like, because he wanted like the accomplishment. He wanted my dad to get an opportunity to hear about the accomplishment. So it seems
yeah.
like you guys relate to your dads a lot in, like, giving him updates and like letting them know that you're doing well, like showing them that you're being responsible and that you're being, I don't know, you tell me, you're the one.
Yeah, it's usually a thing of like he'll like text me or call me out of the blue, and I'll just give him the updates of what's ever happened the past month or so. You know what I mean?
So he can be happy and proud of you and know that you're doing well and stuff, right?
Yeah, and the
Okay.
thing is, so I'm his firstborn. I'm the oldest, and then
Aw.
Patrick, my brother, he's only a year younger than me, and
Well,
so we're
you're
both,
pretty much the same then. You're kind of same
yeah,
level then.
yeah, we're both out of the house, and like now day to day, like he is more worried about like his two daughters. You know what I mean?
Oh, so
Because
your brother has kids. He has a family.
no, my dad's
Oh, your
kids.
dad's more worried about his two daughters. Okay. So your
Yeah,
brother doesn't have a family either. Both of you guys
no,
don't have families.
both of us are single, lonely a-holes, right?
You know, being single, it doesn't mean you're lonely ales. It just means that you're not in that stage yet that you're enjoy your freedom, because once
Yeah,
you get saddled with the responsibility, it'll limit your freedom to some extent. It has other benefits because you have like, the comfort and the whatever of family, but it has negatives
yeah.
too in the sense that you don't have the you don't have the freedom anymore. So kind of like try to enjoy the freedom while you have it, you
Mm,
know.
thank you. Yeah. We'll
So your
see.
brother, what's he doing in Minnesota?
I actually don't know.
Really? You should
That's
call
how
him.
I should. I think
Yeah.
last
You should
time he,
like it's good to like have good bonds and good relationships with your family.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were never really close. Like we were always, even growing up, we had different rooms. We, didn't really get in each other's business. We lived really different lives. I was really into sports. He was a really good writer. And
He was a
like
really good writer. Too bad there was not a girl among you guys growing up. Because my brothers can be kind of like that, like kind of like they can hang out together and just say a couple words. But there's two girls too in my family. So
okay.
we always so we you know, we're like, hey, talk to him. You're
Yeah.
being kind of like we make them talk to each other. So if they
Oh,
try to
really?
be all like two words, like not talking, I don't know. I feel like men these days are different than back in the day, though. I feel like men these days are more like communicative. They're more like girls.
Yeah. You know what's funny is
Once upon a time, guys really didn't talk very much at all. I feel like nowadays you do as much. Like you guys are as like, let's come to the table and like have a whatever.
yeah, I think that's really good. And I
It
think
is
that,
very good. It's important. As we go
yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
yeah. Like when I started dating, um, I was very much like that because I was raised like that. I was
You are
raised with,
very much like what, not talking?
yeah, like keeping to myself and then like only, not really giving anyone anything, and then I
Mm-hmm.
started dating and like I would have girlfriends and you need to chat with them and
Yeah.
communicate your feelings with
You need
them.
to chat with them.
You need to talk to them and know their name every now and
Aw,
again. And yeah, and I think that's what really helped me.
that
I
brought
didn't
you out
start,
of your shell because it had to.
yeah.
Yeah.
And to now I'm a lot better at expressing how I feel.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, but like I didn't start dating until my first girlfriend was 20. You know
So
what I
when
mean?
was your first kiss? Were you 20?
20.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? I was so
Very,
late.
very.
Um,
That's very unusual.
well, if yeah, I think it was more like natural selection, not gonna
Natural
lie.
selection. Like you're like the girls just didn't pick you. So you ended
No,
up being 20.
I wouldn't pick myself. And if I have a daughter,
There's no reason why any young lady would not pick you. Take chill.
well, if I brought you back 10 years, you'd probably understand. Um, but yeah, my first everything was when I was 20 with my first girlfriend.
Oh,
And
wow. Was
then
she more advanced than you?
no, well, she at the time she only had one boyfriend before me.
Okay. Okay, so
Um,
she was kind of like a little bit innocent too, so it was perfect.
yeah,
You both were like, "Oh,
it was really
what do we
cute.
do in the dark? What do we do
Yeah,
with ourselves?"
it was really, really cute. I went
Aw,
to
is this a
college.
girl from Iowa?
Yeah, and it's funny
Aw,
because we lived like half an hour away from each other, but we went to the same university in Ohio, Franciscan University.
so you guys met at the dorms?
Yeah, well, we met, at the university. I mean, the school is only like, 1,800 kids, so it's just really
Uh-huh,
small. So you kind of
uh-huh.
know everybody.
That's
Uh,
good. That can be good and bad. 1,800 kids, that can be good. It can be good, but also you can kind of get sick of it.
Tell me about it.
You can feel like it's not a big enough, like, yeah.
Yeah. But she was a sweetheart. And then she kind of had a rough, she had a lot of
Upbringing.
and then she had a lot of mental health issues, which is sad. She had to drop out for a semester, and then she went to rehab, and then
Was
that
she into
her
drugs, rehab because of drugs?
drugs and alcohol. Yeah.
Mm.
And then she got better, and then like during her rehab we had to break up because
It was just
and
crazy.
yeah, and then she came back and I was really happy for her.
Mhm.
um but then kind of those old demons came back in her life.
Mm.
And I really feel for her,
Was that the only girl you dated that had issues, or?
yeah, kind of as severely as hers.
Yeah.
And then she was really violent toward me, and then
Like physically violent?
yep, she stabbed me twice.
That's really rare. It's really rare that so how did you handle that, being smacked by a female and all that?
Stabbed with a knife.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I said,
stabbed.
I thought it was one of those, I'm so
No,
mad
no,
at you.
no,
No?
no. It was
Stabbed?
stabbed twice
Oh,
on
you
two
have a
different
story.
occasions.
You totally should talk about that. You
Oh
totally have a
yeah.
lot of stories.
Oh yeah. Her name is.
Why would she stab you?
She was very insecure, and the
Stop
first
with,
time
okay, rewind. Stab with a knife?
with a knife.
That's insane.
She was insane, and so fast forward, out of college, she
Did
gets
you call her
married.
mom and dad? Did you call mommy and daddy and say, your daughter stabbed me? Where the fuck does this girl come from? Did you do that?
No, I stayed in the relationship after the
What?
first stabbing. I
Oh my
stayed,
God, that's even
and then
crazier.
and then I
So,
went to,
so she stabbed you and you stayed in the relationship.
and then I went to the hospital after the second stabbing.
What?
Yeah.
It was the second stabbing?
Yeah,
Dude,
you gotta give him a second
dude,
chance, That's
dude.
how good I was a good guy. I don't know. That's a joke. It's so far in the
Are
past
you
that I
being
can joke
okay?
about
Okay,
it.
are you lying?
No, it's so far in the past that I can joke about it now, but we still call her Stabby Stabby. Fast forward,
Where
fast
did she
forward
stab you with the knife? In the arm? In the chest?
to the chest, yeah. So fast forward to Japan. I just got to Japan, and like I'm a month in, and then I get a
When's your
message on,
birthday? What's your sign? Are you a Pisces?
I don't know, Aries, I think. I'm April.
What date?
April 10th.
Okay, you just don't seem like, like needy or like whatever, or that you let
I
people
don't
run
know.
over you. You let people bulldoze you. That's very un-Aries.
Yes, yeah.
But maybe it's
So,
more like you think you can handle it. You think I can handle this bitch. She can stab me. Is it that sort of thing?
it was a thing of like she kind of cornered. I was sitting down, and so she kind of
No,
like
no, she stabbed you twice. Well, how can that happen twice? What happened the first day? What happened?
you want to know the story? Okay. So the
Yes, that's
first time,
insane.
so the first time we were driving home from no, was this? That was the second time. The first time we were at Applebee's, and it was our 9-month anniversary, and we were at
Oh, that's
school.
sweet.
We were still in college, so I was like, you know what? It was like a Thursday night. We had class the next morning, so I'm like, let's just go to Applebee's. Let's just keep it really chill, and do that. So I tipped the waitress 20% because that's what you do.
Oh, but she
And
probably got jealous. So she was
exactly,
jealous that you tipped the waitress.
and exactly, and so that what resulted in the first stabbing.
What?
So on the car ride.
That's a whole new experience for men right there. She was jealous that you tipped the waitress 20%.
Which
Was the
means that I
waitress
was
like really cute or something? Like was it a young lady who was cute or something?
probably, yeah, I
But who
think so.
cares, right? And so that
The-
led to the first time. But what did she say? Was she like, why'd you give her so much money? Am I not
yeah,
good enough?
yeah, exactly. Why'd you give her someone? Am I not good enough? You were checking her out the whole time, weren't you? You were checking her out like you check all those girls at the gym out when I'm not there, don't you?
And so,
Also,
and then where's the knife? And then at what point did she pull out a knife?
I mean, she just goes into the thing and the drawer and finds it and then attacks me, and then yeah.
What?
Mind you that we had already agreed to the rule that I couldn't talk to another female without her presence.
Okay, Okay, so you were not allowed to talk to other females without her present.
Yeah.
Okay. So so but then she was present, but she didn't like the way you tipped that waitress. No, I don't agree with the whole obvious. I don't care if I don't care about all that kind of stuff. But there's some women who do. There's some women who really worry a lot. They worry about, other women texting their men. They worry about their men looking at porn. They worry about every little damn thing. But
Yeah.
so okay, so that led to the first stabbing. So then what led to the second stabbing?
We were driving home. It's about a 15-hour car ride from the university back to Iowa.
Mm-hmm,
And it was me and her and two other guys in the car. So
mm-hmm.
and we're all four of us are friends. And all four
So
of us,
two other guys in the car. This time there's no females for her to get jealous of. Perfect.
right. And we're all friends.
All
And
friends.
we all live in kind of the same area in Iowa. And we are kind of alternating turns and we're talking the whole time. And then so we drop these two guys off at a mall, and then Kathleen and I have another 2 hours to go before we get to her place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drop them off, and then we get back in the car, and then she goes, you just haven't been talking to me as much this
Okay,
trip.
so she says, you just haven't been speaking to me as much as you normally do.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Uh-huh.
what do you say to that? And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a long drive. I mean, we've been talking on and off the whole time. I don't
So
know.
so she says, so she's like, oh, whoa, 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 where did you go? Where did you go? There you are. So
Uh-oh.
she's like, we don't really talk anymore, right?
Yeah,
So she's like,
yeah.
you don't talk to me. And then what else?
And I'm just like, I don't know what to say, Kathleen. Like, I'm just here. I'm driving. Like, what do you want me to do? And she's like, you know what? You don't even like me. You don't even care. And so
So
she
she
gets
says,
out of,
I get the feeling you don't really like me as much as you used to. So she
yeah.
gets the feeling, okay, what else? Then what?
She's like, now fuck you. And so she gets out of the car. She goes into the mall and starts screaming, you motherfucker, you piece of shit, all those things. And this is a mall. This is like on like a Saturday
So she
afternoon.
runs into a mall, you motherfucker, and then what else?
And then I'm going in like chasing her, like,
So
stop.
you follow her into the mall. You follow your girlfriend who's being kind of psycho. You follow
Yeah.
the girl who's being kind of a psycho. You follow her into the mall. And then what happens?
I'm just like, we have to go. And I finally somehow get her back in the car. I'm like, what are
Uh-huh.
you doing? And then we drive back to her, at the time, her grandparents' place,
Mm-hmm.
which is like another 2 hours. We finally get there. I'm exhausted from being like screamed at. And
Mm-hmm.
then she starts another fight, like, you didn't even give a shit about me, da, 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 whatever. And I'm just like, what
So
do you want
she's
me
like, you
to do?
don't really give a shit about me. You
Yeah.
just care about your friends. You just care about, your shit and working on your own shit. And then what?
And then I'm just sitting on the couch, and then I'm just like, stop, stop, stop. So I sit down, and then she comes out with a knife. I'm like, not again.
So where did the knife come from?
I like the kitchen drawer, the kitchen knife.
Okay. So she goes to the kitchen and pulls the knife out of the kitchen drawer. And this
Yeah.
time, and then does what?
Stabs me.
You know what's so sad about this? It's almost hard to hear. It's almost like I can't take it seriously. Like my
Yeah.
brain is just like fidgeting, doing because I almost don't want to take it serious because it seems so fucked up.
And it's especially fucked up if you're to see a picture of her at the time, because
Let me see her.
I mean, she keeps a pretty low profile. Here we go. And then she got married a few years ago and then divorced. And then that's why I'm trying to find a picture of her. I can't really find one. She gets a pretty low profile. Her name is Kathleen. Here she is.
I'm gonna close the camera so we don't see her, but I'm gonna see her.
I don't know how to share this with you.
You close the camera. Oh wait, you can't share it with me if you close the camera, can you? I'm gonna pause it and then start it again. I don't want to
Okay,
defame anybody.
no worries.
Okay,
no
that's
worries.
really funny. Oh, I can totally make so much more sense now.
Yeah. So
Because
she's
you were
got
willing to take that abuse because you just liked that girl. You just thought she was so cute that even when she was stabbing you, you were still like,
oh my God.
you were you forgave it every time.
Oh yeah. And she was my first girlfriend, remind you. And
That's
she
true. Your
was
first everything.
First
Not that
everything.
men give a shit who they lose their virginity to. Not that men
Right.
care. Women get like attachment in that way,
But the
but
thing is,
guys not so much.
we lost our virginity together with each other.
Oh,
Her first
oh.
and my first, and it was this really special like moment. And like
She's
late
probably
in,
really possessive then. She's probably very possessive of you then.
yeah, yeah, oh
Mhm.
yeah, definitely. And then yeah, and then her abuse also was in her, previous marriage that she just got divorced from. And then I got a message from
So she
her.
got married and then there was abuse in that too. Was she the cause of that or was he the point is dysfunctional people will tend to attract other dysfunctional people. So it's
No,
possible that in her marriage they were both dysfunctional.
she was the dysfunctional one
The
because I got a
dysfunctional
letter
again. You got a
because I
letter from him.
got a letter from him. I'm like, you have to write the court a letter saying that she's done this to you before. And I'm like, dude, you got it. So I wrote him this like 3-page letter of like, here are the specific things that Kathleen has done to me when we were dating. And it's interesting because they also parallel because she did like the exact same things with him.
To him.
And now they have a daughter, which is even
Well, part of me kind of feels sorry for her because it's like you guys are maligning her based on like somebody she was when she was a kid, when she was 20, but at the same time, it's like you
yeah,
have to kind of show the court like this person, they didn't change, they didn't grow, or they didn't. I mean, I don't know.
right.
What a
Because
messy situation.
yeah, I mean, if it the thing is like she is a master manipulator. So like when she did all that stuff to me, she went and told everyone that like I did that to her.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
what
fuck. Are you serious?
so what she's doing
Oh, wait,
now,
wait, 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 wait. This gets even better. Okay, now I don't feel bad for her anymore.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay,
So
so
what
what happened? So after stabbing you, she went and told other people that you were the one who were abusive to her?
yeah, yeah. Yep. And then her husband, her ex-husband, Brad, when he met Kathleen, he thought that this Chris guy that he didn't know yet, because Kathleen told him that I was like super abusive to her. So
She
then
was
when
like,
they were
oh, she was like, oh, the reason why things didn't work out with me and Chris was because he was so mean. She
yeah,
never said, oh, I stabbed him. No, that never came up.
no, yeah. And so I wrote the court because she's going after him lying about all the stuff that she did and making it
I,
seem.
I, I, I find it so hard to believe that women stab men.
I mean,
It's
I think,
rare. Women, I just find that to be so insane that they do shit like that. And they
hey,
do shit like stabbing because the man is talking to another woman or
yeah,
not even talking, just like tipping the waitress. That's insane.
Jodi
That's
Arias.
at another level. She's a psycho.
Yeah, that's why Jodi Arias is in jail.
Jodi Arias. Yeah, she's from Arizona.
Oh, really?
Jodi Arias is from Arizona and,
Okay.
yeah. But she had a reason to go crazy because he was promising her marriage and okay, fine. Okay, so she didn't have a reason.
She was justified. Come on.
He was promising. No, she's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get why women go that far. I don't get why.
It's
There is no justification, huh? They're just being psycho.
there's no justification, but the thing
There's no,
is like
yeah, they're just, yeah.
it is such a small, teeny tiny minority, but like when you find that minority, you know what I mean? It's
When you find the psycho women,
when you it's
you really hit the jackpot there. The
right,
amount of psychoness in them will stun you.
right. Yeah. Because it's not like it's not like it comes out in little teeny tiny ways where it's like healthy, I guess, where like couples have fights.
Mhm.
It's like it's just like God, boom. You know what I
How
mean?
did she
After
find it? I just can't believe that she found a knife and just stabbed. And that happened on 2 occasions. Let me see your chest.
I mean, there's nothing there. No, it's
Okay,
fine.
good,
Yeah.
good, good.
Yeah, but whew,
You have to go to the hospital.
I went to the hospital the second time.
Hmm,
Um, but yeah,
yeah,
but then every relationship after that was pretty okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah. And like my last one, I fell in love with the girl, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah. It was just kind of tough leaving her.
yeah.
Um,
Maybe you should work on like, if she and the thing don't go well with from the Singapore guy, y'all can talk again and then she can come over here.
I offered that to her. She knows
And
it's
she
on
said
the
no.
table.
Huh? She knows
Mm.
it's on the table. You know, the thing that lures women I notice really easily is just like get yourself a house, get yourself. So my guy friends, as soon as he got a house, as soon he was like, he was having such a hard time his dating life, but once he set up well financially and got like his own like crib and everything, and it would just like happen to him so much more easily, for him so much more easily. So I
Yeah.
find that it kind of seems like, you know, well, my I feel like women are drawn to like set like good setups. So if you were like, oh, I just bought a house and I'm just doing this and I'm doing that and whatever, she will she'll find that so much more attractive. And it's not just a superficial thing, but it's like she'll start imagining herself there and imagining the possibility of her babies there, imagining life, you guys going to like, I don't know, what's close to Austin? Um,
Houston, San
Houston,
Antonio.
imagine you guys going to the beach at the whatever, the Gulf of Mexico there or whatever. Just she'll just start like, you know. So like, I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
That's great. No, I
I'm
think
just
you,
trying, I just think that, yeah. So I'm just saying work on yourself. That's it. That's it. Like work on yourself and you'd be surprised. Even the girl that seems like, oh, I don't know, like, she might turn around. She might just be like, I'm just saying, because I could see that. I could see that happen. Oh, you find someone else. Either that'll happen or somebody else will see that and like it.
yeah, I think you hit that right on the nail
Yeah.
right on the head with that. Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for actors and people like that. If you're always transitioning and your life isn't really that defined and stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
find a way to do that. I'm not saying that to just to be like kind of, I don't know why I said that. I guess I'm just saying that like, having a good setup helps in people dating life sometimes, especially for a guy. Because it's like then you have a posture that they're like, oh, I could just go cozy up over there and thinking what to do on Friday evening. Someone's got a house. You could like, get herself some cup of tea and cuddle with him and stuff like just the way their
Yeah.
brain works is shit like that.
Yeah. 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 No, I definitely.
So like if you get into that more, like you'll you're young, so you have time. So don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
I'm just trying to, yeah, I think once I move in and, you know, um, I'll be okay. It's
yeah.
just a matter of just getting all this stuff.
And you don't live with your mom or anything. You have your own place. It's not
Yeah,
like,
own
it's not
place.
like come to my place and and
Yeah. Keep it
and my
down.
mom's gonna be share couch with me. It's not like that.
No, no, yeah, it's my own place. It's great. I love it. Yeah. So, um, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been nice chatting with you, and you have some pretty crazy stories in terms of like your
Oh, there's a
dating
lot
experience.
more.
That's got to be some of the wildest things that I've ever heard in my life. So, well, God bless you. I'm really glad that you recovered from all that and that you're in a good place. So she didn't
Thank you.
kill you or even hurt you that badly. So did you tell your mother about it? Did you ever tell your mom that this girl stabbed you?
Oh yeah, she knows. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what did your mom think? Did she start giving you dating advice so they can avoid situations like that?
No, well, the only time was there, I just remember her one time just kind of looking at me like, are are you why, like, what is
Why
going
are you
on?
still with her? Did your mom
Yeah,
looked at you like, why are you
yeah,
still with her? That makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah. Yeah, that
But
makes
other than
sense.
that, she's really good. My mom's really good about like not
Meddling,
meddling, or like she really lets me kind of just live my own
like
life.
supportive, but not so supportive as to be like telling you when to get out of this and when to do that. Not
Yeah, no.
imposing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
sounds like the perfect sort of thing. You're a very lucky guy. Okay.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, Chris. We'll chat again. God bless you. I love
Thank
this
you.
chat with you. You seem really great. I'm looking forward to like, getting to know you more and more. Okay.
Oh, this is so much fun. Yeah, I love it. Let's, yeah, just yeah, I'm pretty much free
I'll send
anytime.
you an
So
email and this we'll just start talking again.
awesome.
All right.
Sweet.
God bless you, dear.
Talk to you soon.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Bye.